Yes, guys, welcome back. Welcome back to the channel. Let's go ahead and do some live trading, man. I said to myself this year, I want to document some live trades on YouTube. So let me switch off the sessions indicator. So overall, I can see price has expanded from the downside to the upside, and there's a lot of exhaustion here. Price needs to return to these levels at one point. I'm not saying it has to return there right now, but just by looking at current price action, what can I see? I can see that price is in a downtrend, right? Price is making those lower highs and lower lows, lower highs and lower lows, lower highs and lower lows. Okay, and we can see we are currently in a downtrend, which means we have some bearish direction. Now, if we take a look at Asia on the 15, we created no medium inducement in Asia. Whenever I see no medium inducement in Asia, it's a continuation setup for myself. I like to take a beautiful setup from the MRA. Okay, so check this now. If I hop on the 3-minute, what can I see? Overall, we can see price is respecting bearish order flow, right? Highs leading to lows, so on and so forth. If I hop on that 3-minute now I'm building a narrative. From the 5-minute, 3-minute, 1-minute, I like to hop down and I like to create a story in order for me to enter. So this is the overall lower price led to. Let's go on the 1-minute to get intricate. So here on the 1-minute, we have this low that led to that high that caused that inducement to the left. Okay, and then we have that high that led to that overall low that broke below this low right here. And if I hop up on a 3-minute and I place my vertical line toward 8 a.m., which is my kill zone, 8 a.m. London time is west, right here. To the left, what can I see? I can see a bunch of early sellers entering. They see this as a BOS and they entered again over here. Okay, so if I hop on that 3-minute now, I want to ask myself what candle was responsible for breaking below this candle, right? This one right here, candle prior, wick to wick, extend that right. And over here, I can see some sort of trend line being formed at around about these levels here. You can see beautiful level of trend line. And I want to see this level induced and mitigate into my area. On the 1-minute, this is one of my favorite entry models. Whenever I have a zone like this, sorry to interrupt the video, but listen up. I've just partnered up with Funding Pips. So go ahead and use my code YU20 for 20% off of all of your Funding Pips prop firm accounts. Make sure you read the rules, follow the rules, and if you follow the rules, you will 100% get a payout with no payout denied. Go and see their payout history. Go and read the rules, because if you read the rules, you will genuinely get paid out. In this time where the prop firm space is shaky, make sure you go with the top prop firms. Otherwise, you will risk not getting paid out. And you guys know me, I don't promote nonsense prop firms. Use my code YU20 for 20% off of all of your Funding Pips prop firm accounts. Okay, that shows clear intent. I want to mark out the high to the low of the overall region. If I take a look at the pip range in terms of SL, what's it looking like? 2.9 pip region, 3 pip region, no problem, great stuff. Okay, and now in this scenario here, I want to see an inducement of this high, the point of origin of the trend line around about these levels here. What can I also see? I can see a retail level of resistance being printed, wick to body, extend right. 1 tap, 2 tap, 3 tap. I want to see price clear these levels here. Okay, although we tapped into a 15-minute demand and we caused an inducement of this low, people will be trapped here thinking what? Okay, people be thinking, oh great, this is a low, this is a high, this is an internal low that broke above that high, price retraces, causes this as an inducement, okay, causes this as an inducement to mitigate what? This overall level of demand right here. For example, that led to an inducement, so this is the IE protected low. For me, this will be an EBT, which is early buyer's trap, okay, and I now want to see price come down, take that out eventually, okay. I want to see price come and take that out eventually. Ideally, once it mitigates my entry, takes out these highs, I can use it as a target. If not, it's fine. Even if price sweeps that, it's okay. I'll be waiting for price to push to the upside. And let's see if we're correct or incorrect. So from a level like this, I want to enter directly off the inducement of the point of origin of the trend line, right? So I enter directly off this inducement. My stops go above that level right there. Okay, let me just refine the zone to right above the inducement right there. Actually, no, it's okay. I can keep it like this. Okay, so I'm entering directly off of that inducement. And then for TP level, because I'm expecting a continuation, I want to align my continuation with my average session pip range, okay? So I want to aim for that London low. Asia low was my target, to be fair with you. But I want to aim order for that London low, and that should give us around about a 1 to 9, 1 to 10ish. I'll back on that 3 minute. Okay, we can see momentum kicking in to take out that early bias trap that we spoke about. Even though in a bullish market this would have held, and because of the inducements and the inducement POI that was created, low led to a high, internal low led to a high. That's now uses liquidity mitigation, push to the upside, failed to make a higher high. Okay, that early bias trap is now taken out live in real time. Okay, that's done. So that's taken out. Could even possibly look for a counter buy to the upside, to be fair. Yeah, I do want to get in something like this. Enter a counter buy. I want to enter a counter buy from here, but I think I just missed it by a pip, to be fair. If it comes back down. No, it didn't. Did it mitigate? No, it didn't mitigate. So I want to enter a counter trend buy from here. The moment we get a mitigation of this level. Why? Because internally, I'm looking at this and I'm saying, okay, great. This is a high. This is a low. This is a low that caused the retracement. This is a high that led to a low. This is a low that led to that overall high. Okay. What's the candle that's responsible for breaking above that level? This one here, impulse candle prior to impulse, wick, extend right. Just cover the lows as well in this scenario. So I'll be waiting for price to mitigate this level. And then catch an entry off of that into this. So this will be a nice buy to sell. So hopefully we can get a mitigation of that. What's the SL on that? 3.7 pips. That's great. Okay, because I'm expecting a reaction because of the fact that we induced this early bias trap to then take out the level of resistance and trend line up here. If it gives me an entry, no problem. If it doesn't, no problem. But this is the main setup I'm waiting for. I'm waiting for these sells. The buys, if it gives me an entry, will just be counter. We're getting that volume without us. So let's see. Unless we're inviting break and retest here. So we have a break at this level, price retesting, invitation there, to then possibly mitigate the candle prior to impulse for our buys, to then induce break and retest traders and induce resistance traders and induce trendline traders to then mitigate our level and push down. What a setup that would be if it happens. Okay, we're getting a reaction from the break and retest level now.
I'm rolling on your wheel now. I'm drinking Hennessy now. I hope you see now. Say you don't bust my eyeglass. You don't scatter my plans. See my eye, I don't brush. You put me for ambulance. So why you make me bitch? Why you make me bitch? What you did to me? God save me, please. I know you got me now. I know you got me now. I know you got me now. Followed you up and down. Followed you up and down.
To be fair though, I'm gonna have to refine this zone to the candle prior to impulse. Only because my counter trend trades are a 1 to 3, and that won't give me a 1 to 3. Okay. So this has got to give me a 1 to 3. I think it should do now. My SL go below candle prior to impulse. Yeah. If we get a mitigation of these highs, those are the sells that I'm waiting for. Let's see.
Now I don't lose my mind. Now I don't lose my. Now I know you lied. Now I know you lied. Now I know cause the doctor said I burnt my liver. I've been drinking, smoking cigars. Used to sing and play my guitar. Now I'm lost in this and bizarre. Everything I do, Why you make me bitch? So why you make me big? So what you did to me? God save me, please.
So here what we can see is, we can see this high led to this low, broke below this low. We have an inducement of this high, about 50% into the mitigation of this. Hopefully we get mitigation of this to now take out these highs and these highs. See you walk in my direction, I go the other way. Start to stutter when I speak. Where going? What's happening to me? In the dark, can you tell me what it means? I lay my head on my pillow, staring out the window. That's the reason why you're always in my mind. When you come around, I guess I see you. Maybe when I never know when you might walk by, so I gotta be right on time. I scribble X and O's in my notebook, checking how my hair and my nails look.
I feel myself in the zone. I get nervous when you call, so I say I'm not home. See your face and I hear my favorite song. Should I send an email or phone?
You're the number one topic on the phone.
I wonder if you know, or do you have a clue? Yeah.
I lay my head on my pillow. You got me staring at a window.
We're trying to stop for a sign.
You're sexy
Sexy boy.
No, I'm just I'm waiting for a counter trend buy to then sell. Been waiting for both of them, bro. Let me share my screen quickly. I'll show you. I'm just waiting for them. Are you in a trade?
These streets remind me of quicksand. When you're on it, you'll keep going down. And there's no one to hold on to, and there's no one to pull you out. You keep on falling, no one can hear you calling, so you end up self-destructing on a corner with the toolie on the waistline. Just got about the Bing to a state time. Teeth marks on my back from the K9. Dark memories of when there was no sunshine, 'cause they said that I wouldn't make it. I remember like yesterday.
Okay, looks like we're about to mitigate. Okay, let's wait for that mitigation now. I'm about to enter from here. Okay. Let's wait. Nice momentum candle closed, so we should see another push to the downside. Let's wait and see if we're gonna hit this 1 to 3 or if it's gonna be a sell. Okay, almost mitigated. Okay, I'm in. Okay, I'm in these buys now, guys. Price is mitigated. My RSL is gonna go 1.16, 1.16783, 1.16783, 1.16783. So I want to see some rejection here. Prices are near enough to stop loss, but I do want to see price push from this level. I don't care about this, so I need to see it. Like this is mechanical for me. It's a 1 to 3 counter. I do believe price should push up. If it doesn't, it's okay. I'm still gonna post this if it's a loss. Okay, and we are out that trade. That's all done. Delete that, mate. No need to cherish luxury, cause everything come and go. My next setup would be if price comes into here, uses this low as the inducement though. I would buy from here. So now I'd want to see price induce this, use my first entry as liquidity, and then mitigate the second level over here. What's the pip range on that? 2 pips. That'll give me a bit of risk to reward as well. So I want to see price induce that low now. Coming into that low to mitigate the candle prior to impulse again. Okay, as soon as price mitigates, yep, I'm in. So I'm in these longs right now from here. Look to target these same levels all the way up here. For a 1 to 7. Impulse candle. Why did I enter this? Simply because you can see this is a high, this is a low, this is a high that led to that inducement of this low. This is a low, led to that overall high. Which candle is responsible for breaking above this candle? This one here, candle prior, wick, we have an inducement into the POI. Okay, so now I'm waiting for something like this. My stops go below the candle prior to impulse. 1.16756, 1.16756. Okay, so we are now in this trade. And because we managed to catch a way better entry at the bottom, I'm not going to be taking full volume at 1 to 3 anymore. Instead, I'm gonna let price run to that 1 to 7, and then take my initial sell that I was waiting for. But yeah, right now we're up around 1R. Let's see how that goes. 1 loss so far. This is a re-entry. Let's see what happens. Sometimes your first stop loss is a sacrificial lamb, and that's fine. Could you tell where my head was at when you found me? Me and you went to hell and back just to find peace. Man, I thought I had everything, I was lonely. Now you're my everything. We're up a 1 to 2R right now, guys.
I missed a lot of love with a lot of drugs, then I found you. She liked petty crime, she had green eyes like Mountain Dew. And where she go, I'll never know, her friends bounce to. I guess it's their loss, cause they'll never know what we'll amount to. And would you be my light, be my yellow? PYT walking down Portobello, put a smile on his face at the end of the day. MDMA, just fly away. Who'da known, who'da known you
Once
would
we go
save
1 to
my
3, I'm
life?
breaking
Who'da
even.
known, who'da known you would fly my kite? Could you tell?
One more push to the outside and I 1 to 3.
Could you tell where my head was at when you found me? Me and you went to hell.
That's that break and retest zone I told you we're expecting a reaction from, and then we want to see this zone absolutely get blasted through.
Now you're my everything. I was lonely. Yeah. Yeah.
1 to 3. Okay, lovely. 1 to 3 hit. Yo, guys, have you ever in your life seen an entry like this? Exactly. We do live accounts here, by the way. An entry like this. An entry like this. Absolute bottom wick. Come on now. Lives only. I don't know if you can see that. What an entry. What an entry. So we are currently up a 1 to 4 on this trade. Now here's to Billie Eilish.
You showed her the world, but fell out of love.
Wow.
And you both let go. She was crying on my shoulder.
Yo, look at this entry. Look at this entry.
All I could do was
Look how rude this is.
hold her.
No van this story.
Only made us closer until July. Now I know that you love me.
You don't need to remind me.
I should put it all behind me, shouldn't I?
So I see her in the back of my mind all the time. This song is for EU, guys. One second. This song's for EU. I've studied this price action so much. I get stopped out, come back, and get back. So this next lyric is dedicated to EU. If I get stopped out, this will be flipping jokes, but it's fine. I'll still clip that. Look. But I see her in the back of my mind all the time. It's like a fever when I'm burning alive like a sun. SL, first SL. Did I cross the line? I think I'm the first trader to serenade a pair into TP. Also, quickly, I forgot to mention, some of you might be saying, Yarimi, for the counter trend, didn't you say you fix it at 1 to 3? Yes, I do. But when it comes to my 50% mid-range of Asia mitigation model, especially when it's a continuation setup, I have to wait for price to mitigate that 50% level that lies within there. And the 50% level lies within here. So that's why I'm not just taking profit at 1 to 3, especially because I got in an absolute discount. So now I'm just waiting for that mid-range Asia to be mitigated to then take my sell. So in a model like this, okay, if mid-range Asia leaves me behind a level, I'm going to take my profit at that level because that's what I'm expecting a reaction from.
I got everything I wanted.
Hey, my brother, you know.
Not what you
Come look at
think.
this entry though. Look at this entry though, innit?
And if I'm being honest, it might have been a nightmare to anyone who might care.
Yeah, come say hello to Kick though, innit? Say hello to Kick.
Thought I could fly, so I stepped off the golden. Nobody cried. Nobody even noticed. I saw them standing right there. Kinda thought they might care. I had a dream. I got everything I wanted, but when I wake up I see you with me. And you say, as long as I'm here, no one can hurt you.
too funny. Okay, guys, we're getting some volume now. Currently up around a 1 to 5. Let's wait. I had a dream. I had everything I wanted. When I wake up, I see you with me. If these sales don't even hold, that's fine, because we just made a 1 to 7. 1 to 6, including the previous loss. But if we catch these sales, oh, what a trade it's going to be. Alright, guys, we should be pushing up a little more now to take out those resistance highs and the trendline highs. And just to show you again, same exact entries right here. Guys, if there's one thing you take from this, remember, my first entry was a SL. What allowed me to get into this move is that I was very, very, very adaptive. Okay, I understood that sometimes you can be the liquidity yourself. You see, if your context still aligns, you can get right back in as long as it aligns with the kill zone and everything's good, everything's on point. Sometimes you are the sacrificial lamb. You have to accept it, brother. Okay, you are the humiliation ritual, basically. We hit TP, we got base track. Had we got a clean version though? Flipping hell, fam. I can't.
I keep f***ing up the market. Not too many bitches I did not hit. I don't even think that she love me or hate me. I just think she looking at my pockets. If I'm broke, she gon' leave me regardless. If I'm up, she gon' stay, that's a promise. I'm tryna keep it honest. I'm really going all in. I really took a trip at the projects. Tryna see what it's like, it's a project. I might even feel like I love you for now, but later on I know that it was nonsense. And why can't you just see me for who I really am? The killer, your friend. More times I'm just running up checks. More times I'm just.
Not gonna lie, fam. My Toronto accent, but I just ain't.
I'm just up the market. Bounce up the car and missing targets. Whole lot of smoke in the air right now. Just give me the word, then we bark it. This real life can restart it. Slipping this word, then we park it. Girl always talking about fucking for free. Bitches, you dumb or retarded. Bitches, you dumb or you stupid. Heard he got hit with a switch course and now he laid on the ground there clueless. You niggas dying for box, what you doing? My niggas love all the Glocks and the shootings. You got a gun, but you never gon' use it. First kick the dirt, but I only made music. Yeah. Baby, ain't obvious. Kicking out these pills got me nauseous. Back then I was fucking up the rap. Now they fucking up the market. Tryna fuck all the friends, to be honest. Me 34, up a nigga like Giannis. To be honest, finna time I ain't shit, finna prime I ain't shit right now. I'm gonna be a modest. Fucking up the market. Not too many bitches I did not hit. Yeah, I think it's kinda toxic. And she keep trying to tell me that I hit her friend. I thought that it was obvious.
When life gets rough, how can I complain? I got bros in jail, so it could be worse. I put up the bread for my broski's funeral, that was my first time booking a hearse. I sold coke to the white people in the ends, I'm glad that my hood's diverse. I'm writing a verse and my sis told me that my niece is listening, please don't curse. How do I put this pain into words? Like a bullet from a gun, it burns. Slept on a bando sofa and I woke up with spots on my face from germs. I feel betrayed by my girl, you were ungrateful when I gave you the mark. Even though I'm a man, I should hide it. I swallow my pride and say that it hurts. I'm lit right now, I got motion, but still need a plan B, cause tables turn. Negotiation landed at 25M, I'm making a label work. I won't even lie, I put family second. I'm sorry, the money's my main concern. If my funds are low, I get suicidal, so I gotta put paper first. If I don't pay the bills, then who will? Remember, I felt like that man got trained OT, 2 days, got 2 bills. Open my mind, I'm feeling limitless, just like the film pop 2 pills. It's a full circle moment, I come out the night case crew with a shoe though. I still didn't lose ambition. When the shower never got warm and the ceiling leaking, the roof was dripping. We could go to the same optician. I'm afraid you won't view man's vision. Me and white.
There could be a little reaction from here. Like I said, it's that retail resistance level. But because we have a body close in a wick region, I'm expecting the zone to absolutely fail and for us to hit TP. That's the wick to body theory that we teach. And you guys can see the same entries right here.
Slowly add it up. Money on my mind. Money. Care what they yarning about me in particular. Call me. Out here on the road chasing my dream because I know can chase it for me. Ololola di mango molo. Orokota idi shomolo. If you want to let you come alone, need to find anybody na money I want. But they hear what the people they love. Want to get a shakeleti love. It's a love and I want to get another one. I go take and do it in I love. Waiting you love. I be waiting I love. Waiting I love. I go do well without my heart.
And also, guys, I just love trading on MT4. I don't like MT5. I'm an MT4 guy, man. I like trading on trading views though. But I'm an MT4 guy, man. 10 minutes of price, literally like 0.4 pips away from TP. Just waiting for that one candle to just boom off now. And usually I don't sit in front of the charts like this, but to be a trading mentor nowadays, you gotta do these things, right? Usually I'll just enter my trade, walk away and keep it moving. Okay, we're having some nonsense here. Remember though, in scenarios like this, you still have to be confident in your analysis. We have this wick resistant zone. Still hasn't been taken out, guys. Even here, this whole reaction, price still left behind these equal highs that it has not taken yet. You see? So now it's caused a triple top within here too. So it's just important to be patient. Okay, now we should see price push from here. The moment it takes that inducement low, probably be mitigated 3 minute. Yeah. I might even catch a re-entry here. Yep, I'm gonna catch a re-entry. I'm gonna add to my position right here. Spreads entered me a bit higher on this trade though, man. But hey, it's all good. This is the re-entry that I caught, guys. I want this candle to close higher, a little higher than the other candle as a body. Yep, like this. You're just waiting. Okay, guys, we should hit TP anytime now. These are both entries. Can we hit TP live? Can we finally hit TP live? I'm about to get a camera so I can give you guys better quality. I just started learning how to use this OBS live stream and stuff. So now I'm seeing this as another seller's trap. Sellers who are unaware of the levels of liquidity that rest above. Okay, so this will be a low, high, high, and led to this overall low. So this for me here will be my early seller's trap. Right there. So these multiple wick rejections here, they're good because it shows that price isn't trying to create that lower leg to the downside. So let's see if it holds. That's a good sign. I'm in the same position twice, from the low and from the retracement. Yeah. All at the bottom. And then the next one, the re-entry from the 1 minute demand. Okay. TP hit, let's go. And we are out of that trade. Let's go. Okay, lovely guys. So I'm in these sales from the inducement of these highs. Okay. Here we have impulse candle that broke below this low. Candle prior to impulse is right here. Enter off of that inducement, refine the zone to the inducement. SL goes above the high. So that 1.17124. So now I'll be looking to target that London low that we spoke about earlier. To be fair, even New York low in this scenario, if it gives us a great 1 to 10, 1 to 9. Let's see. So to be fair, this trade, I don't really care about it like that. Although I would be bearish because of the momentum here, there's a likelihood that we could get stopped out. However, I want to use that momentum and that volatility in my favor to capitalize on these sells. Let's see. I don't usually like moves like this, but when I say don't usually like, what I mean by that is, you know, when the volume's coming in like this. So we're in these cells over here. Let's see how that goes. And we're taking it all the way to the New York low. But I'm not going to sit here for the whole thing. I'll sit here. If it does its thing, it does its thing. If not, it's okay. I don't care. All right, come, let's go munch. All right, guys, I'm probably going to go get some food. I'm going to update you on what happens to this trade if we hit SL or if we hit TP. So just a quick recap on this entry, guys. We have this high, led to this low, broke below this low. We have this high over here. We want to see this high get induced, so we dropped it at 5, 3, and then 1. check the 3 minute over here. And I'm looking for the zone that's responsible for breaking below this structural low over here. What can I see? It's this impulse candle. So I'll mark out the candle prior from wick to wick like this. But because this is the zone that I want to see induced, I'd refine it to the zone of the inducement. Okay. When price mitigates here, you get an aggressive entry from the inducement right there. Okay. Look to target that London low. To be fair, it can have a lot more potential, but it's a 1 to 9 our trade. So, and I just caught a 1 to 7.2. Well, collectively a 1 to with my re-entry. Remember I caught a re-entry on this, guys. Yeah. So I caught this initial 1 to 7.2, and then I caught this 1 to 4, I believe it was. Yeah, like 1 to 3.5. So I caught a 1 to 10 here. This will be another 1 to 9. So that'll be good stuff if we can catch that. Okay, price is at a 1 to 3, so I'm gonna break even on this trade now. 1 to 3 BE. And now we're running risk free on the trade. Okay, full volume is gonna be at that London low right there. Same exact entry on these cells. Same live account as usual. Let's go see how it goes. All right, guys, quick shower break. I need to go take a shower. Okay, so guys, as you can see, we hit a 1 to 3. Price stopped us out at break even. So we are now out of this trade, and I'm done for the session until New York session. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Comment down below what part was your favorite part of the video, man. But this is as transparent as it gets. My first entry for the buys hit SL. Second entry mitigated, hit a 1 to 7. We caught a re-entry for a 1 to 3.5. Our initial sells, price absolutely breezed past that over here. We couldn't even get an entry, luckily. Then we get a medium inducement. Took a sell off of that candle prior to impulse that broke structure over here. Caught a 1 to 3 on that, and then price stopped us out at break even right after. Hope you guys enjoyed the video.